to the Real Men of Real Estate radio show hosted by me, Thomas F Chappell Jr., your host. We're here again with our very special guest, Sharr. I love that. I love that combination.
I like it too.
So I left off was talking about the meanings of going to these real estate meetings. So here's what I'm asking: what other real estate meetings have you actually attended?
Well, I just joined the Inland Empire, one of their meetups. It's called Inland Empire Real Estate Investment Committee or Community. And so I just joined them a few days ago. So I'm really excited to see what they're talking about and how they operate with the real estate.
Now, see, I understand that you've been to Exchangers. Now, do you understand what Exchangers is all about?
Well, I'm sure you're going to tell me. So I guess let me give you my spiel. What I think it is about. When I do go, they create opportunities for people. They create different real estate situations for people who are looking to either exchange a property for another property, or have someone invest in the property, or have someone purchase the property. So that's what I've gathered. But I'm sure you're gonna enlighten me, Thomas.
So have you
ahead.
Have you ever heard of 1031 exchange?
Yes.
Okay, so that's basically what it is. You
Okay.
put out there what you have and you guys exchange it. So what real estate used to be before it became real estate is that you was a person that wanted to either upgrade or downsize from your home, and you found someone else that wanted to do the same, and all you guys did was just swapped. But
Right.
what happened was agents came in and started showing the government where the money's going. So guess what? Now they taxing everything.
So it's our fault.
Yeah, it's agents' fault. You
Wow.
know. But yeah,
Okay.
but the point you got to understand is there's different aspects to real estate. It's just not one aspect of real estate. So I start going to, it's not exchange. I've been going to exchangers meetings with Andy Teasley, who got me. We used to go to Vegas. We haven't been to Vegas in a minute doing it, and got me into crypto. Didn't know what crypto was, and I got like, wow. But when you in Rome, you do as. So I got into crypto, so I have crypto now. So it's like, and I can't really do it the way I want because a lot of people don't know about the crypto that I have. I have Troptions. The Troptions is, it's on the blockchain, and you can have, it's all based off of Bitcoin, but you trading stuff for stuff.
Oh,
You
wow.
know, and they was buying hotels, radio stations, television stations with cryptocurrency. So you can use it just like cash to buy a building. So just like if this studio was for sale and the owner was interested in crypto, I can sell it to him for crypto, give him exactly the value that he wants.
Wow.
So that's a
interesting.
unique thing. So I got into that. You know, one of the things what I did when I got started, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. And I couldn't get anything in my name because, you know, I had child support issues. I didn't finish high school. You know, I went to college and didn't finish college and whatnot. So, you know, I didn't want to be just an average person. So in my late 40s, I got into this game, and I've been doing it for over 10 years now, and I love it. I really, truly love it. I done more in my life than I had when I was younger. I thought football was my thing. You know, because that's what I wanted to do, to get out the ghetto, get my moms out the ghetto and things like that. But now my life is peaceful, you know, so I'm starting different business adventures and things like that, talking to mayors and senators and congress people and doing this and that and just doing it and loving it and whatnot. So coming to you, and I'm going to ask you this, how has the transition changed for you in your life? What brings the best out of you by doing what you're doing?
What brings the best out of me is the fact that I'm able to meet different people and to swap ideas and to gain the knowledge. Knowledge is key. Without that, you will have a hard time, you know, in the real estate because you have to know what you're doing and what you're talking about. So I think what's brought the best out of me is the people that I've met throughout my journey, whether they were here for a while or they left, but it was always something that I gained from everyone that I did meet along the way. And I'm thankful for that, and I'm grateful. So, but I do appreciate, you know, real estate because it brought me to a point where I can feel confident. I can pursue something that I really love to do. And that's all about just helping people and being there for someone that's looking to better themselves or to purchase something that they need some assistance with. So, key factor is just being there for someone and helping out. I know I say that a lot, but it's just the truth.
So how many mentors is in your toolbox?
Well, I have one that I've been mentored. Her name is Grace Lozano, so she's a mentor of mine, and actually you now. So you're my second
I was about
mentor,
to say you better mention mine.
right? But she was a little first. I had to give her some props on that. But yeah, so she's been great. But now I'm glad that I met you, and I'm blessed that you've came my way, and I'm thankful that I went to the summit. What is it called? Was the
Summer Summit.
this okay? And I went there and met you, so I'm thankful for that.
So what have you invested in so far? Have you took monies that you have made and invested in some property, some things? Yes, no, maybe so, or is that something in the near future?
Well, I have some land that I invested in. It's in Sparta, Georgia.
How many acres?
Yeah, it's 8 acres. It's raw land.
And what you doing with it?
Well, I wanted to build on the land, but I may just do some farming on the land.
No,
What do you
no.
think that should do?
No. Let's put some
It's
prefab
it's
homes
in
on
Sparta,
there
Georgia.
and put some EV stations on there and call it a DAY. Don't you know that?
It's way out in the middle of nowhere.
Don't you? Why go farm? Put some EV stations and some prefab homes on there. I got to connect because I invested into the company, so I got to connect. We put some prefab homes on there, some EV stations.
I don't know.
Ooh, Lord.
The covenants that I signed were just only for one house. So
We can get the zoning changed. That's not
we
a problem.
can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
you do entitlements for. You do entitlements to change the zones. You do entitlements to do all kind of things. And it's a money thing. You just pay the different counties and cities for what they want, and they'll change
They
everything.
can change it.
Oh, for sure,
Okay.
anything
All right.
can be done. So
Because
yeah,
I signed a lot of covenants.
because I'm like,
So-
I got to get paid.
Oh Lord. Okay. I understand. We all do need to get paid.
Yeah, but the thing of it is that's one thing that real estate has done for me is that I've been able to take the funding that I made and go invest instead of putting in CDs, mutual funds, annuities, the stock market, because they only going to give you less than 0.5%. Where now I control and I'm the bank. So I can get 9, 10, 12, 15, whatever because I am the bank. You know what I'm saying? Also understanding that when you're using other people's money, I know how to raise money. I learned how to do that through my mentors. I have several mentors. I just don't have one. And all of it has different aspects that came into my life. The only thing is that I was a willing vessel. And a lot of people don't understand that how much that the Lord plays in the things that you do.
Right. I
you
believe
know.
that.
And I didn't think I could do that because I didn't follow the world's criteria. So I feel like because I didn't finish certain things that it wasn't going to be prevalent to me, and I kind of realized that was a lie.
Right.
You
It
know?
is.
So I'm instilling that into my son, and got an opportunity to raise my son, being a single dad, I think I did pretty good, but it's a journey, and people get to a point that life is giving them a hard turn, and it's not. It's easy. But the only problem is you just got to stick and stay. You got to fight. You're never going to be free until you die, and you're never going to be wealthy because you got to pay for everything. So people got to get to understanding that money does not make you rich. Money doesn't. It gives you choices to spend. Assets make you rich. The more assets you have, the more rich you become. That's why you have a lot of these older generations that pass that down. That's not generational wealth, and I'm tired of people using that because that doesn't exist. But you do pass it down to your lineage, and your lineage is going to either sell it or keep it.
Right.
Because a lot of them don't know what to do with. They want the money, just like in the Bible, in the prodigal son, and also the three men that hid their money. That's why I recommend people to understand and read, or I don't like reading, so I listen. And it's easier to listen because you can take it anywhere. The Richest Man in Babylon. A lot of people talk about the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and they really don't understand what that book was saying, because I tell people, I said, what's the highest degree can you receive? Okay, PhD, doctorate. Okay, is there any other degree higher than that? They said no. Then what does that tell you? That means you capped out.
Right.
You can't make no more money higher than that. So it's all about having assets. The more assets you have, the more income streams you have, the more money you become and the more richer you become. Just having $1 million is not going to do it, because you'll be broke in 90 days to 180 days.
Mm-hmm.
So, because you're going to go out there and buy everything you ever wanted in life.
Right.
And it has no value because it depreciates. So that's what that's all about. So go ahead and take another break. And in that break, we're going to come back and we're going to talk to you and ask you, if you had an opportunity to talk to your younger self, what would you tell? So when we come back, we're going to go into that. Thank you for listening to The Real Men of Real Estate, hosted by me, Thomas F. Chappell.